Hey, how's it going? I'm Ryan Greenspan from San Diego Dynasty, and in my hands I have Planet Eclipse's brand new GTEK 160R that they just sent me for a little test drive. So as soon as I got this thing and they told me it was okay to give it a run, I came down to the closest field to my house, downtown San Diego, at Total Combat Paintball. They were nice enough to shut the field down and open it on a weekday for me. So what I'm going to do for everybody is give you a quick little review and a little rundown, and I'm going to shoot this thing until it's out of air. Now, most notably on the GTEK, which came out last year, this is the newest model, is the most notable change is the gas through grip right here, which is similar to the GO 3.5. The other features that it has an OLED board on the back right here, so it makes changing the settings a lot easier. Now, I just opened this thing up out of the box, and I've tried to navigate the other GTEK, and it was a little difficult because you need the instruction manual to figure out what colors do what. Now with this one, it's a lot easier. You just turn it on, hold the trigger down, and I was able to figure it out without even looking at the instruction manual. So that is a testament to how much easier it is to actually navigate. The rest of the features are very similar. It has the quick release bolt. This bolt is actually designed to have a lot softer of a shot and thus shoot a little bit more brittle paint. Some of the other features, it's just a really comfortable gun out of the box. I believe these things retail for $800. You can get them on ans.com or your favorite retailer or retail outlet store. But again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and shoot this thing, give you guys an efficiency test, and I'm going to be letting you know how I feel the gun is shooting. You're going to be able to see some of the paint shooting downfield, and you're going to be able to hear it most importantly. Now, I do have to stress that I am a professional player on a closed field. The field is safe. I will be the only one out here shooting. However, I'm not going to be wearing goggles, so that way you can better hear and understand what I have to say in my comments on the marker. Now, I do suggest that if you are going to shoot your gun, or whenever you do shoot your gun, that you're wearing all the proper safety equipment. For example, wear goggles. Now, again, I'm a professional player on a closed field. So, without further ado, I'm going to just jump right into it. So, here we go. All right, we just shot our first 186 shots out of this thing. Incredibly smooth, shot really straight, really quiet actually. That's another thing about shooting indoors, is usually it's a lot louder. That's one of the reasons I chose coming down here, is because judging from the other GTEK that I've shot, I know that they're really quiet, and I kind of wanted to emphasize that. That's one of the reasons I came inside and chose to do that. So that was 186 shots. We're down to about 3,500 PSI. And here we go. All right, 375. It shoots really smooth. That's all you guys can hear. Quiet again. Doesn't have much kick at all. It's gonna be great for everybody playing in the woods, I'll tell you what. .537, and we are down at 2,500 PSI, 537 shots. Now I'm using the stock barrel here. It's a 6.89. If you change up the bore size, you're going to have a increased consistency and a lot better air efficiency as well. 718. Don't mind the two different types of paint. Just one's a little more brittle than the other field stuff, so I wanted to shoot as brittle a paint as I could, and then also some paint that you could see flying through the air. $877. We're at 877, and we're at about 1800 psi. Let's get another angle here. $1071. We're at 1071 and just about 1,000 psi. $1208. All right, we're getting into the 10 pod range here. We're about 8 pods deep. Let's see where we're at on the air, just under 1,000 psi. Still shooting great. Oh, now you can hear a tiny bit of drop off. We're under the 500 mark. Let's refill it up right now. $1368 is what we're at right now. So almost 1,400 shots. Ooh, still shooting straight. If you shoot, once you start running out of air, the gun starts to starve a tiny bit. But as you can see, I'm still shooting on, and then that's when it starts dropping off a little bit. Is right about there. You can hear it. I think you can see it as well. First shot now is probably right around 250. You know, you might be able to, if you hit the right spot, you might be able to get a good shot on target, but you're pretty much dead right there, as you can see. So we're at 1442, so let's just subtract 20. 1422 is what I got out of this thing. Now, as I mentioned before, and still, yeah, I'm still hitting the target down there, which is about midfield, but it is shooting really low. So let's call it 1422. And again, you know, this is the Unofficial Air Efficiency Test. And when I say unofficial, I mean, I'm just testing this thing out with 4,000 psi. So again, results may vary. If you get an extra 500 psi, you're going to probably get another 200 shots. If you put a barrel on there that is matched up to the paint a little better, and you've sized your paint a little bit better, you're probably going to get, again, a lot higher consistency. The paint was rolling through this 689 barrel. Now this is the stock barrel that you get. But again, if you put one of the freak insert barrels that you have out there and you really match it up, you'll probably get another 50 to 100 shots, even more than that, possibly, depending on your paint. So there is a lot more room to grow as far as the shot counts go. So you can expect to even possibly get an extra 300 to 400 shots if you're filling to 4,500 instead of 4,000 is what I filled to, and if you match your barrel size to the paint a little bit better. Again, I'm using a 77 First Strike air tank filled up to 4,000 psi, stock 689 barrel, and I got, what did I say, 1422 out of the gun. So still a pretty good amount of shots. That's just about 10 pods. And if you think about it again, you're going to be able to get another loader out of this thing. So for those of you who are playing scenario games and out in the woods and stuff like that, you can fill this sucker up, load up, and go out there for the long haul. So I want to thank Planet Eclipse for sending this out to me. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to play some scenario games with it, and if any of my friends want to come out and have some fun, I might even let some of the guys out here who are waiting and watching to come out on the field, let them have a couple goes with it. But until then, thank you guys very much for watching, and thanks for the support.